But Jim, I just want to throw a couple of questions back to you on this to kind of hear about, some of your favorite parts in this screen. I think we kind of talked about it before. Did you want to call out some pieces, some functionality on here that you like using?
Yeah, definitely. First one is we really stress to clients the need to really understand their operating profit, or their bank might call it EBITDA, and Figured provides a way that your accounting system doesn't, to configure a report really quickly, that you can see what the engine room of the farm, the business is doing before you've dealt with capex, interest, the tax office, and family drawings and payments. And so that operating surplus line is a really critical one. And using the collapse all, expand all function, just to be able to, as you're working through the building up the budget or the forecast, being able to go back down and check where that number's at is really important. I mean, from a data integrity point of view, I explained the planning grid. It's basically an online Excel sheet without the chance of a formula error. It's a really familiar looking way that you would build out a cash flow for your farm. If you were starting from scratch in Excel, it's a really familiar looking screen. Whereas if you look at what your accounting software produces, especially from a cash perspective, I mean, the reporting and the way you deal with it is really not as user friendly. So within this screen too, those efficiency things that you've got there, the dynamic modes. So being able to link a percentage. So it might be selling costs, for example. If I know the client's commission rate with their selling agents 4%, I can just link the sales account to that, and that's already automated. A superannuation is obviously a very easy one. You don't have to forecast that anymore. You just link the statutory rate to the wages accounts, and it just calculates superannuation for you as you go. And just if you're doing a budget for the first time without any historicals, without the benefit of being able to copy over last year, the copy and spread function too, where you can simply say, oh yeah, it'll be about 10,000 a year, and simply spread that over the whole year, is a time saver and a great way to get someone a first draft, especially if they're just starting to use the product. They might have given us an annual budget but hadn't broken it down monthly. We could take that for them, quickly split it out by month, and then give it back to them to deal with seasonality and aspects of the business that they might be more familiar with than us, to get the budget tuned up. I don't know whether you're going to cover the snapshot function as well, which is here, but that's a really powerful part of Figured. Basically being able to set your annual plan, save that down, and be able to refer back to that at any point, and then just continually reforecasting as many times as you like, and being able to compare to those points. So where I'm supporting a client, they might have a routine regular check-in with us, or they might have a board meeting on their own schedule. You can take a snapshot before and any meeting presentations you've done, and always be able to refer back to that. And those advisors out there doing tax planning, which is pretty relevant this time of the year, you can do your forecast, get it up to date, talk to your client about likely end of year, take the tax planning spreadsheet snapshot, and then be able to, when you finish the actuals, compare back really quickly to say, hey, did the tax plan back in April, we thought you were going to land here, here's where you did land, and here's the variances. And that's done with a couple of button clicks, and a report that's really easy for them to see the variances, versus the old spreadsheet approach and then having version control issues. Once you've taken the snapshot, it's there and doesn't go anywhere.